Okay, everybody, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are in the world and listening to us. This is Oyele Lawale, popular known as Chief Wales, and we are back here live and direct at the African Individuals Chess Championship going on. And unexpectedly, we were not able to see some of the games that actually happened in the round four. We were actually hoping on seeing International Master Odina Ekoje's game, but unfortunately, we couldn't see the live broadcast. But the bad news is International Master Odina Ekoje actually lost that round against Grandmaster Solomon Kenneth. He had problems from the openings, and he didn't develop his pieces as fast as possible, which is highly unlikely of him. But at the end of the day, he lost that game. That's so painful. We believe it could have been better. So round five, before we deal with the round five, let me see again. Before we deal with the round five games that already started like 60 minutes ago, we should quickly talk about the pairings of this beautiful round, right? I think we still need to keep an eye on International Master Odiona Koje, who is luckily, he's not, yes, he is good. Luckily, he's still playing on the top board, so we'll still be able to watch his game as fast as possible. But before then, let's quickly look at the pairings of this round, which is round five. You can see over there that in the female section, WGM Wafa Shahenda is playing against our very own Ofowino Toritsemuwa, which we'll be spending more time on in this game in this match for this round. This is where we're going to be sitting mostly. WGM Wafa Shahenda also now back to our winning ways again. He's now playing against Aladima. We have Bus Omar Chisoma playing against Paulo Jemima. Maya is playing against Banda Natalie Katlo. Charazad is playing against Mohamed Zarki. Indirangu is playing against Baden Orst Chloe. And Nigerian WIM Michael Bridget not doing well in this tournament. She's actually on 1 point out of a possible 4 rounds, and she's playing against WFM Francis Tapelo. It's really going bad right now for Michael Bridget. She's actually not playing well. Something is off somewhere. If we go to the males open section, quickly, let's go to the open section. Round 5 pairing. And we can see, without further ado, that GM Basim Amin is back to the top board. And we have a 6-way tie in this position. We are having Amin Basim on 3.5 points. Now he's playing against Grandmaster Solomon Kenny. That's the battle of Grandmasters. But there is a massive rating difference between the two GMs. And we have PD Master Felix Raphael playing against GM Beliasin. Also 3.5 each from South Africa. Then I am Leviton Caleb also from South Africa playing against George Samir from Egypt. So we're only having 2 Egyptians at the top board there, which is very interesting. I think those are the 2 Egyptians that came for this event. Yeah, the 2 Egyptians that came for this event. Samir and Basim. There used to be more than this before. Maybe for one reason or the other, others couldn't make it. Yeah, I'm trying to look for more flags of Egypt. I can find. So I think it's safe to say. So let us go back. And Tennyson is on 2 points out of a possible 4. He's fighting back, really hard from the back there. And I won't be surprised he's going up there. There's another match between FIDE Master Andrade Ivan from Mozambique playing against PDM of Zambia. Anyways, at AAA is actually not doing so much well in this event because we expect him, we have high expectation of him. For one reason or the other, he's trying his best. Now he's on 2 points, playing against Yusuf of Algeria, I believe this will be the Algerian flag. But anyways, let us go back to the games, and we are going to take more time focusing on our female player playing against WGM Wafa Shahenda, and she's white, and as well. And at the moment, we can say um, um, this position. Oh, she was black. Yes, she's black, and suddenly I'm not. Let's look at the position from the beginning. We are having the E4, C6, and the Caro Can. It is, ladies and gentlemen, takes knight F6. I will take the Takatoa variation of the Caro Can. This is the kind of opening that my wonderful friend hold on, what's going on? Excuse me. My wonderful friend Lakwitelo Adirotimi craves to have. It craves for this kind of position, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let me quickly go back there and see what I'm supposed to see. H5 was played in this game. Bishop to E2, D2 because white intends to castle coincide. I mean coincide. Now, so we're already having an A5 and an H5 scenario. So what black is trying to say is that, you know what? Whatever way you castle, I am coming there. I'm coming there. So, anyways, I won't be surprised if white, black doesn't castle rather in this position. Castles and kings move away. Bishop out. Development. And I'm expecting a B5 anytime soon. Okay, yeah, bishop just steps back. And we still have the beef. Okay. The idea is to plug the knight on plug the knight on d5. But maybe that might happen after something like bishop here first before the knight comes in. Yeah, just maybe. And there's another idea of bringing the knight here first. If knight takes, pawn takes, and now the idea will be maybe in the multi-type fish after rook somewhere here, pushing b6. Maybe, just maybe. These are the ideas that I'm seeing at the top of my head. So let me quickly. Oh, 4 p.m. I need to get something up. Apologies. I'm going to be bringing one of my students to the live stream. Nope, I'm not bringing him to the live stream. What's the way? Oh, interestingly, since my student is not around, let me send him a message. Um, okay. I don't know. Mr. Metz, do you want to join us live on the stream? That's if your network is good. We already the link is up now. We're already up. We're live. Yeah, we are on. It's the same. It's the same link, I believe. Let me work on it. Let me just send it to you on WhatsApp. But it's the same link. Happy Father's Day. What happened to my network? Yes, I'm saying I'll send it to you immediately. Um, okay. My student is here. My student is already here. Okay. So where are you? Okay, I guess I have to route this speaker somewhere else. Okay, Adeolu, how are you? Hello, Mr. Adeolu, can you hear me? Hello, Mr. Adeolu, can you hear me? You're muted. Um, I think. Give me a second. I just need to clarify something here before I jump out. Oh, wait, why? Something is wrong. Where is my camera? Let's reset this, please. Okay. Something is very, very wrong. Mm, I have to do something. Okay, it's back on. Yeah. Yeah, it's back on. Okay, Adelua, can you please your Lichess account, your chess.com account ASAP? Why is he calling me? Hold on a second, please. Mr. Kate, I'm on the live stream already, Your calls is going to the live stream directly. You said? Oh, okay. Okay. I yes, I needed to open your chess.com account, please. Okay. Yes, I can see it. Yes, I can see it. I think this is what you're going to do for me. You have to go to play and um, look for an opponent, and you're going to play a wonderful game of chess with. I'm actually okay. Yeah, we'll be playing some games. Yeah, yeah, you're doing well. Trust me. How many minutes is this? Beautiful. So take your time and play chess. I need to plug this. Guys, give me a second. I'll be back. Okay, I was doing something regarding digital chess. Okay, digitalchess.org. No, not you. Um,
did we even get here? Now, if you want to experience true technology, you can transfer crypto directly to any bank in Nigeria. Using Spender. There are a range of supported chains including Bitcoin, USDT, Tron, Sui, Binance. All you need to do is copy your deposit address. Then your crypto gets converted to Naira in real time with great rates and with no third-party interruption. Fast transfers, instant transactions, and the liberty to send your crypto directly to any Nigerian bank without limits. That's what technology actually is. Download the Spender app today and make your life easier with Spender.
Technology.
Okay. Okay, guys. Let me quickly. Hello, everybody. I believe you can hear me still loud and clear. And this is still the position that we are in this game. WCM is black and Shahenda is white. And it looks like white is better in this position. Yeah. So the notable plan of action is to probably bring the knight here or here. If you want to fight from this side of the board, you have to bring your knight here. So that, you know. And how do you bring this rook out? That's another question that begs for an answer. These two bishops are so scary from this side of the board. Okay, so where are you? And let's put you here now. Okay, so this one here, we just have to change it to this. Let me check the edit layouts. Okay, I think this works. Okay, I guess this works here. I believe, yes. Hey! Darlington FX, there's no problems. Thanks for joining. Actually, you missed out on some games in the morning. Of course, I understand. Aside from the fact that today is Father's Day, some parents, some fathers actually um, taking the time off, But the truth of the matter is, there is no time off for responsible men and fathers. They still keep on working. But anyways, looking at this position looking at the board right now, you will notice that this Torishe is actually trying as much as possible to fight on this queen side. I was thinking she was going to play knight here first, but seems wait. I think I missed something. The bishop wasn't there before. Okay, so after bishop here, and now she pushed the pawn one step forward. So she wants to fight on the queen side. Um, we don't know. Knight can't. With the knight, I don't still know how this rook is going to come out. Personally, I don't know how. I don't know. And the winner for the first trivia question for the last round, please, you're supposed to do the needful. Just spend the ID, send it to us, and you can send the money to your account. Please, thank you. Except you want to dash us. We can easily move and check the game. Hold on a second. Okay, we're good. I think this is good. So we can easily look into some other games just on the side. Again, this game between International Master Odeona Koji versus Kauma. We're just hoping that I am Odeon wins this one. If he can bring this one home, this will be beautiful for us majorly. Wait, what? Yeah. Yes. So after, yeah, pawn takes, knight takes, pawn takes, queen takes also. Yeah, bishop here, bishop goes back. Then you attack the bishop. And do we have c5? c4 rather. But he played knight d2 first. Then he wants to remove this knight. That's very, very important. Let's remove this knight. Very, very important. I'm having some kind of network laggish, disconnecting. Um, Stay in the middle. Okay, let us skedaddle um, the battle between um, the two grandmasters, Solomon Kenny versus GM Basim. We're having the e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop c4, c3, the ducal piano, okay, and d3 immediately, d6, bishop g5, h6, bishop back to g4, h4 rather. h5 and a5 was played, like bd2. The classic standard Gyuko piano, standard moves over here. Yeah, pawn takes, bishop takes, knight takes. Yes, that's how it works. Pawn for push, knight falls back home, bishop just falls back, and here we go. This is the position, and Solomon's Kenny. If you look at black's position right now, sort of there are loads and loads of weaknesses down there. But the question is, how exactly is white going to do anything about it? But of course, I'm envisaging a knight coming there very soon, and pushing these pawns forward. Uh, the Gyuko piano there. I don't know this network lag happening. I believe you should have seen it. Hmm? Can you hear me? I believe you should have. Um, I believe you should have seen it the moment the knight went there. You should have seen that attack coming on your queen and your rook. Queen should just go to a1. That was the best move there. Queen a1, such that that kind of attack would have happened. And again, there's another idea of queen immediately to d5. Then instead of going back, just going to d5 and forcing. You are saying no. What are you doing? I'm saying I'm trying to say when the knight attacks your queen, when knight attack your queen, there queen to d5. That way you are, yeah, queen to, is that d5? You keep it still in d5. Okay. D5 one square forward. Yeah, that way is forcing an exchange of the queen, or you're attacking the knight. So that way you don't get pinned. You know. But I think you've blundered that part. I'm so sure this game right now, as beautiful as you played it, now that blunder is gonna cost you this entire game. Okay, back here, ladies and gentlemen, and we're still hoping on what is going to happen here. The game between Felix and Grandmaster Bilal is still going on, and we also have the Sicilian, the Niger, exactly. I think I'm interested in this position. This is a bit. I love the fact that he played h5 immediately. The Adams attack. Okay, knight takes, queen takes, rook left, bishop attacks the queen. No. Oh yes, because the bishop was attacking the rook before. So knight develops. Knight develops. Okay, great. Yeah, because now this is a threat. Knight just goes back home, and now again this can be a threat. Not immediately. Maybe after bishop here, then boom shaka. And the forget that there are pressures on this G pawn as well. So the game, well, at the moment, looks like Torishe is in a bad position. Um, with the black pieces in a bad position, but coming backwards anymore. You're not even looking back, like what's going on at the back. You have to be very, very careful when you're going on with your attack. You have to be able to go back. And your rook, I don't know, back. I will show you something right now. Now you see, now at this point, no, okay, go, no, hold on. Now start going forward. At the point where your queen went to b7. Now here, can you please tell me, okay, what did black play here? Good. No, you did not. Good, you did. Next, then after achieving the opening of your king side, now why didn't you? No, return it. So why didn't you consider bringing your rook to? Network is bad again. I don't know why it's cutting. Yeah, checking moves away. Now the plan is knight g5 or knight e5 is coming. If h6, knight g5, knight e5, and now what is it going to do here? Knight in there. Don't forget that by putting a knight there, you can do knight. Yes, knight takes knight, knight takes pawn, rook takes rook, and after the king, the queen has to take. They can take the knight. So you will take knight. What are you doing? Do you want to leave the knight alone? So this is how you play your chess, and it should be better to an extent for you. Okay. You have queen check and queen to b1 check. b1 is the check. So what you are trying to achieve here is you want to try and capture that pawn. You don't mind checking the king to queen check again on b8. You don't mind checking the king to the point when you can capture that pawn. Once you capture that pawn, the game is drawn. And if it doesn't want you to capture the pawn, check again, then you take the pawn again, and the game is drawn. This position should be drawish because two pawns, one king, same thing, left and right. Um, queen to b6. I mean, queen to g6 is not a bad idea. Queen to g6. See the idea? We can either both exchange the queens. If the queen comes to f4, I can play queen to g3. So queen to g3 is playable. That way, the king goes nowhere. Takes, king takes, and this is drawn. You shouldn't lose this position. Okay, please play one more game. Thank you. Start new game, please. You are supposed to take that pawn. You're not supposed to move away next time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, back at you. And here we still have A3, and it's Torisha's time to figure out what she's going to do because we know this knight is coming in there. And once the knight gets in there, this bishop needs to change its outfit. And I'm still not liking the fact that this rook cannot develop. Excuse me. Okay, let's go back to International Master Odion J, and let's see how the game is going. After knight d2, knight takes. Let's see who's even better. Um, Looking for this good news. White is winning. Guys, I'm hungry. I need food. I'll be back. Give me a sec. Ah, my microphone is on. Apologies, guys. Is there anything wrong with your screen, please? Why are you out of that place? Ladies and gentlemen, Odirov just sacrificed his rook for a bishop. Yeah, sorry. If you are here in the live stream, please say hello. I can give you a special shout out if you are here. Um, where's the YouTube channel? Not bad. Um, it's my live. Where's the live video for my videos? Not bad. Wait, where is that sound coming from? Okay, from there. Live. Okay, so after the sacrifice, if the queen takes, now what else? What does he have? We have this interesting. Do we have rook takes immediately? Yes, rook takes immediately. Threatening all forms of atrocities with this. But the problem I'm having right now is what happens after the queen comes here? Do we have bishop takes bishop first? Or do we just put the bishop here next? No, I think bishop takes bishop first looks good. Or bishop just goes over here to attack the queen. One more time. I don't like it. I don't want there. Maybe this is obviously it should be a very, very strong threat. But after bishop takes here, rook comes here. Oh wait, which of the rooks is this? Is it this? So what do we do here? Okay, so you can't do that. So you can't take the bishop. You don't have time to take the bishop. You just have to probably run away somewhere. The question is where. You can't come here because of this. This is the check. You can't come here because rook check. Um, you can't go back down here because this is still rook check. Oh gosh, like that's a beautiful sacrifice over there from International Master Odion Aikoje. Kaoma is in serious trouble. It's a serious trouble. Oh, you didn't even go do that. I was thinking, okay, after, wait, hold on a sec. After queen takes rook, it just went simply for this. Oh, wait, hold on a sec. If the queen comes, and we win. Does this work? Does this work? Trying to get the bishop back, does it work? Does trying to get the bishop back work? Well, even if we just go for the very fast end game of something like this, like even if, right? I'm trying to see what else is happening there. Oh, I don't even need to do that. Just drop the bishop backwards and queen is safe. Oh, peace. I don't know why I'm thinking so much just regarding that. Just bishop backwards and we get to go. Okay, I think hold on a second. Okay, fully back here for this. And anyways, this is, let's go back to live. And Odiona Koji is doing wonders here. Have we taken the bishop again? What is happening? So he played wait, hold on a second. So he did, after this happened, the bishop takes bishop first. Somewhere here, take complete dominance of that king. Ouch, why are you doing this to me, guys? Okay, back here. Uh, I think here it is safe to say that, but I don't think so. C4, C4, where to go, and this position should be easier for um, white to handle. So let us leave this game again and go back to Torishe and see. Let's see what progress has been made in our position. So far, so good. The knight was able to go to yes, take the bishop. And now the question now is queen takes. Is it better or pawn takes? Well, I think I will go for queen takes. Yeah, queen takes. So now she needs to find a way to improve her position. Maybe pawn push here, king here, bishop here, sort of thingy. So that this rook can actually join the attack on this side of the board. Does he even have the attack there? That's the question. C6, I mean B6, maybe, maybe not. Maybe not. Mm, your plans have been are very interesting. I like the way you're playing now, but you will notice that your positions are so. Adeolua, white is going to black is going to play. Black does not even need to stress himself. All black needs to do right here to crush this position is to play the simple c3. Coming next is c2, and next it gets a queen, and there's nothing you can do about it. Your bishop that you think, okay, you want to do that. Oh, yeah, rook just no. Why is he stepping back anyway? I wasn't going to step back, but I understand if he steps back. If your knight takes the pawn again, he's still going to promote the queen. He's still going to promote to a queen. Can you hear me? He's still going to promote. Pawn promote, knight takes, and rook takes, pinning your bishop again to your king. So for h5, there's the bishop that will capture your queen immediately. And that's a free bishop. Thank you very much for coming. And now it can easily promote the other pawn. Yeah, takes another pawn. Yeah, and that queen is coming. Now he has four pieces, you only have two. You see, that means some attacks are not actually real. You have to be careful. Where do you want to put your queen now? If you, is your queen safe there also? Is it safe there? Huh? Is your queen safe on h4? Uh-huh. So you see, because when you get frustrated to a point and you start playing moves without thinking, you just realize that you're just dropping pieces for free. Look at how not um how not well placed. In fact, if I'm white, you see, he has promoted the second queen and strengthening some mates very soon. Some mates very soon. If I'm black, my queen should be thinking of how to get to oh, just put the rook on d1, The rook on d1, you're threatening rook g1 check, and oh wait, what? Why? Why did he do that? Because of queen takes pawn. Okay, now I think I understand. But honestly, I will tell you for free, your queen is doing nothing there. It looks so good, but your queen is doing nothing, absolutely nothing there. There is no way your queen can checkmate. So if it is white's turn to black's turn to play now, just if he prints the queen on f6, or in fact, even if he brings his rook to f6, that's some troubles. That queen to f6, you see, now you are going to lose the exchange. Guaranteed. The queen is either gone, and once your queen is off the board, you're losing the end game. Of course, yeah, the position is even lost for you at the moment. So that queen staying on h5 is absolutely not doing anything to anybody. It looks so flashy, but you don't have any piece that can help you attack that pawn. So that is why. Um, do you understand the idea? Adelua, do you understand? So normally, if you want to put your queen on that kind of position, you have to bring other pieces in to come and fight to help you out. But if you don't do that, sorry, it's just same old, same old. The pieces are not enough to fight. And now black will start bringing the rook. Um, Start looking for ways to bring the rook. Yeah, I knew it. Rook wants to go to h6 to say check. It doesn't stop rook h6 check. Yeah, bishop is there, remember? You forgot? You can't move that pawn because of the pin. And now black is gonna play. Oh wow. I'm gonna play queen f3. Queen f3, yeah. And mate in one move. If you play king to h3, I'll play queen to h1 checkmate. If you push your pawn one step forward, I'll do queen takes pawn checkmate. If you move your king to g4, I'll do queen to g4. I mean, king to g5, I'll do queen checkmate. I could do either rook or queen checkmate. Either one works. Queen to h1 checkmate. Yeah. So it was I like your ideas, right? But there are some things that you are missing, and trust me, in our next class, I'm going to take my time to delve into those positions one by one, so that you will not make those kind of mistakes anymore. And I'm glad that you are playing them now, not losing them in a tournament that is coming up. Do you understand? So we'll look into the games in our next class. Okay. So keep playing chess, keep having fun. See you next class. Okay? Adeoluwa. Can you hear me? Adeoluwa, can you hear me? So why? So because you're annoyed, is that why you're not answering? Don't you don't have to be annoyed. It's a training session, okay? It's not about the rating. It's not about the rating actually. It's about your knowledge. Your knowledge is much more important than your rating. If your knowledge is fantastic, your rating will come and meet up with you. Is that clear? Just trust me on that. Bye for now. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back here live and direct with you guys. I'm sorry, I was just talking to myself. The next, I just realized now that the audio was completely switched off. And Bishop d8 has been played by Torishe. Before now, she is able to. But why play Bishop d8 immediately? Because I was of the opinion Oh yes, because the reason why she played bishop d8 immediately is because there is no time to play this because the bishop is hanging. So that's why she has to play bishop d8. And the idea would be to bring the bishop to a5. Because I'm still looking at how will this rook come out. How will this rook come out? I don't know. It's a real big problem there. International Master Odion Ikoje, what's going on his board? And he has like 1 hour left to his opponent, 23 minutes, and they've made 31 moves and in a winning position. So the question right now is, what is black going to do? The last move for white is bringing the coins with the coin supporting, and you get a win, an easy win from there. Yeah, Shikena, that's Shikena. Do you know who Shikena is? That's Shikena. We're still going to take this pawn in the not too distant future, and futuristic. In the future, we're taking this pawn. But for now, let's just exchange, simple plan, and go promote. Get Catherine. Catherine as a new queen. Get Catherine, and the king with 2 coins. Well, the king with 1 coin is very, very wonderful. Now imagine the king with 2 coins. Hyper wonderful. Sorry guys, that should be hilarious anyways. Okay, since nobody's here with me at the moment. Ah, young GM finally. Nope. Hey man. Gosh. Gosh. Long time no see. How free are you? Ah. This is not going out the way I want it to go out. Let me delete this. Where is the delete button? And suddenly, how about queen here? So would it be okay to even play queen c4 right now with the idea of taking this pawn? I think so. Not bad. Okay, so I don't know why it's not showing the thumbnail. I need that thumbnail. Well, I think let's close this one. Okay, before now, nope, not this one. What is the guy again? One more time. Okay, so this is not giving me the thumbnail that I'm looking for. Yeah, this is it, of course. Okay, I think something is way, way, way off there. Okay, I think I know what to do. I'm gonna get it directly. If you're watching, say hello, and I'm gonna give you. I can give you a special shout out, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, Audion is winning this one right now. We're so glad, at least bouncing back up as fast as possible. Let's go check Torishe again, and the WGM is actually pressing seriously in our little way. Bishop D8 has been played. Like I said, King B1. King just slides away from the attack, stopping this potential rook in there and asking questions, because now I think the only move is just move this bishop away. Even if you move the bishop away, this pawn, can this pawn easily go in there? Anything? What's wrong with pawn B6, please? Maybe pawn B6. Pawn B6. Sorry. But funny enough, the game between WFM Polo Jemima and WFM Chisomo has ended, and WFM Jemima won. And okay, takes. Bishop takes, queen takes. Of course, we have to defend, and G6 was played, castles, bishop G7, everybody eating this pawn. But the truth is, this pawn can be protected by bishop F5 or even rook F1. This, I don't know how white is playing. White should remember that she has not developed a second knight, and you can't just be playing like this when you have not completed pawn forks. That is so beautiful. Let me show the audience, king up and boom shakalaka. Because by the time the queen takes, we're not going to take the pawn, we're going to use our queen to take, and it's just a checkmate. Game over. Beautiful game there by Paulo Jemima. That was a fantastic one. Yeah. Banel, after defeating PDM yesterday, so Rampage. Here we go. We have the C4 English setup. Sorry guys, I'm keeping an eye on my charts. I'm expecting so queen. Okay, here. So let's look at the pump push. The attack's good. Takes. Ooh. Just locks the bishop in there. Just knight times d5. Yeah. Prefers this. Wait. The question is, who would have thought of knight times f2? Why would anybody want to think of knight times f2? Knight times f2, king times f2, knight c5. According to this is the best move. So a takes, knight d4, knight d4, bishop back to b7, and that goes on. Okay, so oh my god. Okay, interestingly, this English opening, I know so for a fact that Abibola Sophie plays it. Daniel Willie also played it. Yeah. So d4, rook takes, maintaining the attack on the knights. This one is still there. Knight sacrifice the knights, but does not work anymore, does it? Knight g5 immediately. We have a g6. And the queen going back to take. Although there is a bishop in, right? Bishop takes bishop, king takes. I was expecting the bishop in, but doesn't work. Okay, the bishop in does not work because of rook takes knight, queen takes, then queen takes bishop. So rook takes knight, still went ahead, and that was how I took the bishop. Suddenly, black is a piece down. Bishop takes pawn immediately. Queen needs to leave. Check, the king just flies away. Check, we try to exchange. What? Pawn takes rook. Pawn takes pawn. Rook joins the act. And the queen joins. Okay. This is a pawn. But think about it. Do you want to go for a pawn or just want to come back here and just save? Oh, but wait, hold on a second, guys. Can't we do knight here? Because now if the rook takes, we have knight takes queen, and whatever, we take the rook. And if it doesn't take, after knight, if it doesn't take, what is the other option? Other option is maybe a queen check. It also doesn't work. It doesn't work, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't working. That is what I was waiting for. It ain't working. I need that picture. The thumbnail needs to be out. I don't know why the thumbnail is not coming up here. Thing. Oh, sorry guys, that just flashed through the screen. Apologies as regards. Let's just go back to the live night. We are expecting anytime soon night in. Um, but can't you guys understand? Okay, so I think I just had to keep up with some charts over there. And it is so great. Pascal, yes, I am Odion is winning already. Let me just show you quickly where they came in. I think his opponent should be resigning by now. Let's go back a little bit to see what happened after the queen exchange. So I knew this was going to happen. Yeah, yeah. So just played queen f6, then queen takes queen. Then it's going for this pawn. Then king just slides in. He's going to take the pawn. Now, the interesting thing about this position, look at it. Maybe. Oh, this is becoming too complicated a little bit. It's not that complicated. Just have to be very careful. White needs to be very, very careful. Two extra pawns. By the time he's done munching those pawns, he's going to have two extra pawns. And the annoying thing is they will soon get to their 40th move and be given another extra 30 minutes. And Odion is having 54 minutes on the clock. Oh, gosh. Okay. And that is Odirov's game. Bilal is completely crushing Rafael. Chicks. Oh, wait a second. So he's giving the knight back. Who would have thought? He gives the knight back. Like, you know what? I'm already leading with the piece. Oh, you can't take it because the bishop is hanging. Bishop takes. No, I get the idea. So the best move here would have been just withdrawing your bishop from the attack. Oh wow. Oh wow. Chess is hard, guys. But now after again defeating, this game is GG's. But now I've taken this one, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, after knight here, queen went back, and now this is a queen check. So this one you have go. Okay, let's just brighten it up a little bit. It's not easy, guys. We're supposed to be focused on our players, international master and game. Right now, let's see how he's going to win this game. The problem is, can this rook take go for this pawn? This is a problem. There is fire on the mountain, and nobody seems to be on the run. There is fire on the mountain top. Everybody's running. One day river will overflow. No, I think bundle it. From here, this is a route check now. This is way faster. And I think I still have the time to even take it back. Because this doesn't work. Okay, let's go back. Audion is winning on all grounds. If there is rook times f2, like we said before, say with king d3. Uh, should he use rook to take or should he use pawn to take? I don't think. This position is very, 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 very crazy. Scary for black. Pawn takes. It's completely winning there. And if we go back to our very own international master Odion Aikoje, you can see the position. Let us see how precise. Let's see precisely how it's going to. Um, we will need to let go of the c6 pawn. He has to sacrifice the pawn. He has to play c6. C6 is the move, man. We need him to spot c6. I just have to pull somebody's legs right now, and let's see if the individual is going to fall for it. Will you or will you not? We are still hoping, very, very much hoping that Torishe is able to escape. But nah, nah. Yeah, of course, there is a point at which you have to move that pawn out so that the bishop can actually walk from here. And now probably the rook. The rook can't get here first. Maybe this rook will be able to get here first. So, but it can't also because now the problem is all the black pieces are hindered one way or the other. So even if this bishop comes there, we're looking at maybe okay or okay. It's not easy. Black is a real cramped scenario. Okay. Unfortunately, she sent me uh, will I be able to listen to that? Let's see. Um, that's okay. I think I can use this. Okay, so okay, they've exchanged the dark square bishops. They have exchanged the dark square bishops, and this pawn is going to be the winner of this game. Ah, well, isn't it time for white, maybe after h4, clamping these pawns from coming forward? Then you can start playing maybe rook c1, then try to push this pawn forward. And with these two pawns majority here, I think white should win easily. A very simple long-term plan. Okay. Or you went for a rook check instead. Now this is compulsory. Rook takes rook, pawn takes. Then do you want to push the pawn here? It just wants to simplify. Just simplify this position. Once it's able to simplify the position, then there is no. See, he wants to simplify the position. I muted myself since morning. Can you imagine? I was just talking to myself. That's interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the term maybe another 30 minutes. How many dinners? No, 11. Okay, yeah, of course, it's just a function of just king coming in and sorry, king back here. I think if I'm white right now, I'll start moving the king out. D7. Of course, it's not as if you want to take this pawn. There's a rook lift coming up. Uh, well, this is the kind of moment where you're only hoping for a miracle. Miracle. Tomorrow is going to be the rest day. Everybody's going to rest. Then the games continues on Tuesday. And finally on Wednesday. Final round on Wednesday. Well, let us use the opportunity to look at some other boards and try to see what is going on somewhere. Um, Solomon Kenny versus Amin Basim. The position all through is just all way balanced. If we can get another draw against Amin Basim, this will be a good result. Another draw up in there is going to be very very good. And to make matters worse, this is the 24th move. And right now, Solomon Kenny will be having 16 moves to hit the 48th move to get to the second time control. So now he has to keep his pace in making the easiest moves that could come to his aid here. Question is, what should black play? Definitely the knight wants to come to f5. The queen wants to come to e6. African Individual Chess Championship, and this is proudly supported by Spender, Malogy, AYK, the South representative of Nigerian Chess Federation, um, Uncle Dash Ali wrote to me. Special shout out to him. Thank you guys very much for your support. Much appreciated. Mhm. Dante Bilks finally defeated Simu Jaden. The way Dante went about this position is very interesting. I don't care. Sorry. After that politics, I'm seeing something there that is not that's looking strange to me. After Bishop takes, Knight King takes. So I was trying to understand the reason behind the rook not taking a free pawn. So I saw it after. The reason is if the rook goes out to take a free pawn, suddenly white has b5, and there is this scary attack because pawn can't take because of this. Okay. We take the knight, or we take the rook. So that was what happened there. So takes. It doesn't work because the king has safe squares. It doesn't work again because the king has safe squares. And the king is improving. We have two passed pawns, ladies and gentlemen. Two pawns that are passed. Push the pawn. That's interesting. But it doesn't affect the price of Gary in the market because on the next move, after knight takes rook, there is king here attacking the knight. And this will capture the knight wherever it goes to. I mean, if the knight goes to a7, it now goes to a7, bishop just captures the knight. If the rook decides to go all the way back home, we just keep on pushing the second pawn. Lost. Good game by Dante Bilks, South Africa. Good game. The Grandmaster Joanna Koje is still playing. But how is it playing this? Modion is not being thorough with this position. I think um, this game is still on. No problems. I think we should bring this in.
Crypto. First ever episode, and today we're going to the streets of Lagos to find out what people know about crypto and if they're conversant with crypto stocks. And also, we shall be rewarding participants with rewards such as crypto or Naira. Come with us. Do you know the current price of Bitcoin right now?
Yeah, one of
Amazing. So between 10,000 Naira and 0.125 Sol, which one do you think is bigger? You think 0.125 Sol is bigger?
0.125.
10,000 Naira. The blood of Jesus. 10,000 Naira. You sure? Our Naira come from you. Yeah. Why? That doesn't know. Won yourself 10,000 Naira from Spender. I will be sending it to your Spender wallet. Congratulations, you have just won yourself 0.125 Sol, which will be credited into your Spender account. So we just need you to download the app and we'll send you your reward. Thank you, Spender.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, sir. Ilé-iṣẹ́ yóò ní jóná o. Yóò ní wáyé tí o. Ẹ tẹ fún wa lélẹ̀ ẹ tún fún wa ní tó tún jù yàn lọ.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is Spender for you. You should be able to download Spender. Send us a Spender ID. We are not able to throw up some trivia questions today. Trust me, we will be throwing them back to you guys. We'll be throwing them back to you guys on Tuesday. On Tuesday and on Wednesday. Especially on Wednesday. It will be your lucky day. Well, let me quickly switch to IM or Diona Koji. Here we go. But IM shouldn't disturb himself. Just go for this pawn. You should just go for that pawn. I get you plenty dollar to only. Oh, okay. I didn't even go to the African group to see the gist there after Banner won. Oh, okay. Nothing much there. This is a kind of dried. Oxed, have you haven't you won a trivia yesterday? Do you know that? Oh, was he yesterday? No, was he yesterday or yes? You won a trivia yesterday, I believe, and you haven't claimed it. Download this pen down and just go to the description of our YouTube to send it to us. There will be no trivia today, but there would for this round, but there would be trivias for round 6, 7, and round 8 and 9. Okay, rook is coming in. I think we can just push this one forward, maybe, or just allow him to capture the pawn. Allow him to capture the pawn. Just attack, allow him to capture the pawn, and here you go. For example, rook a king b4, if rook a7, then you can just play king 7 up the pawn, and now you can try and force it. I know how white is going to win this game. So let's go back to the live, and we are watching. Odurovsky is just not. He has to be careful. monkey no get sense. Okay. I get it, man. Don't Dee dee bam bim bam dim da 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 dum dum. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Okay. Probably is not contented. We are still waiting on what is it called? Odurov to finish this game. forgot. I forgot. It's okay. I forgot. Waiting on audio, ladies and gentlemen. Do, do. Mm, 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 mm. And I mean, Basim showing why he's a GM suddenly has turned the game around and is winning this beautiful position at the moment. Okay, what's going on? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Uh, I think I need to move that. Just push it back. Ah, I completely forgot about that. Okay, it's fine. Oh, really? Okay, so Sorry, let me quickly check this game before. Um, this is beautiful. I think we need Odirov to deliver as fast as possible. And Odirov is closer to the delivery. But he has to be very, very careful. Odirov has to be very, very careful. The way the rook takes and promotes a queen. Okay, so okay, okay. Jesus. Jesus is Lord. International Master Odiola Koji is going to draw this game. Jesus is the Lord. Jesus is the Lord. Hey. Oh, this is Juju. Ah, come on. It was Juju. Hey. Why not just capture? So you have rook takes check. Okay, so you have rook takes check now. Ladies and gentlemen, this is serious. So I am Torisha lost this game. Of course, the position was so too dicey for her. But she actually played to the end. She shouldn't play to the end. She shouldn't play to the end. She shouldn't. Sacred play to nope. Yeah. Yay! Okay, this is not the painful part of the game. Audience game is the looking painful right now from a winning position now. Yay! To withdraw. Oh my god. Just sacrifice the pawn and promote to a queen. Ah. From winning to draw. Come on, Odurovsky. You need this win to the rest day. And now he's not going to start looking at how he's going to do it. So if rook takes pawn check, or we don't want this pawn to be captured first. But after h4, king g3, the rook takes a2, king takes. They have rook here. Why? Why are you with water? Okay. Let me be small one. Okay. Hey, there is fire on the map. Okay, let me see. What is the situation of things right now? It's drawn, ladies and gentlemen. So drawn, so drawn. Mm. Let me go for a little bit of dinner. Mm. 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 Oh fuck. Oh god. That's one no. Let's stop it. Okay, guys, I think I'll have to cut the streams here and we'll have to go. Apologies, I'm so sorry.